Welcome to BodyHacking Build a Better You, the podcast where we unlock the secret to living a longer, healthier life and create a bloom zone in our life and within our family. I'm your host, Michaela, and I'm here to provide you with the tools and knowledge to empower you to build a better you, one essential building block at a time. In today's episode, we're talking about mini swaps that we can do. I'm also rolling out a 120-day challenge, and I'm also introducing a swap guide. So if you are wanting to create a 2025 where we can become proud over the changes we have done, this episode is for you. I want to remind you that this podcast is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Read the disclaimer in the show notes, and I want to remind you to always consult your healthcare provider if you plan to make any dietary changes. I hope everyone had a great New Year's Eve. And today, I want to talk about how to do change successfully. And thinking back onto my own personal journey, it is crazy to see how I did so many changes in so many different steps. And then the change that really did the biggest difference in my own health was a 1-second shot a day. A 1-second shot a day I usually did prior to me making the change as well. But for me, the biggest change happened when I was able to dosage it right, when I was able to get enough. So today I want to focus on what swaps can we do to create big results. And I created a swap guide that I will publish on my Instagram. But until that one is out, today I just want to mention 3 easy swaps that you can do this year that will make a big impact on your life. And I also want to introduce to you guys a 4-month challenge that I'm rolling out together with some health coaches, and you will have access to that challenge if you choose to. But I will get back to that challenge in the end, so make sure to listen in. So when we're talking about doing healthy changes, some common pitfalls are that we are setting unrealistic goals, or we're lacking accountability, or we're trying to do everything at once, like we're changing our whole diet at once. Most people can only sustain that for maybe a week, maybe 3 weeks, maybe 6 weeks. But it's usually very hard to sustain long term. So to have a solution for that, it is better if we can break down our goals into manageable steps. For example, the first week of January, you might just want to focus on drinking water, always drinking water, and skip out on all the sodas, all the other drinks that are containing either sweeteners or sugars, and just get rid of them from your life. And then the following week, you might be focusing on implementing a 5-minute walk every day. And that 5-minute walk might turn into 15, 20, but if you're setting the goal as 5 minutes, then it's going to be hard to tell yourself that you don't have time for it, because you do have time for 5-minute walks. And when we are focusing on health, when people are looking into creating new habits, instead of focusing on cutting things out from your diet, it might be better to focus on small swaps, because that will be easier to sustain long term and create better habits. For example, instead of margarine, you can always use butter. Or if you have a habit of putting sugar in your coffee, maybe monk fruit sweetener is better. And if you have been moving to monk fruit sweetener, maybe you can start drinking it black or plain. Let's talk about the power of small swaps for a second. Well, when we do have actual changes in our daily habits, that can lead to significant health improvement over time. For example, you have 2 people, one person come back home from work, sits down, take a glass of red wine, and wind down with a book. The other person, on the other hand, comes back home from work, take out their dog for half an hour walk, comes back home, and start cooking dinner. 2 people that their life might look similar otherwise, But one person is adding 150 to 200 calories extra every day, and the other person is burning 150 to 200 calories extra a day. Do you think you will see the change after a week? Probably not. What about after a month? Probably not. What about a year? You might be able to see some difference. But after 5 years and after 10 years, you will definitely be able to tell a big difference between these two people. So the whole goal with swapping out some habits to some better habits is to create better circumstances for our body to self-heal and for our body to function better and to for us to add some more years to our life, right? And the reason why they work, for example, instead of doing late night scrolling, swap it with calming bed routines. And why they work is that they're so small changes, but small changes are building a momentum of confidence. So, for example, in my own case, when I started going to the gym in the beginning, that was after my second child. I have never wanted to go to the gym. I was afraid of building too much muscles. I was already blessed with a bunch of muscles due to my active lifestyle, growing up around horses, riding many, many hours a day, carrying water, moving hay around, and so on. So I already had a very good foundation muscle wise. And I was afraid of going to the gym because I did not want to build more muscles. I was also afraid of looking like I wasn't able to do the machines right and not have the right form, maybe injure myself. So when I first started going to the gym, I went there with my husband. He convinced me. And I told him I just want to learn how to do two exercises very good. So he taught me two exercises. And for that week, I just went to the gym and I just did those two exercises. But that built confidence, seeing myself master these two machines in a way that made me feel like, okay, I look like I have the right form and I can do this. And as I went back to the gym with my husband, I told him every week I want to learn one or two more exercises. And eventually I had mastered all the different machines in the gym and I was able to perform it with the right form. But small steps create confidence that then lead to big results. And soon I was in the best shape I've ever been in my life. I was able to do 6 pull-ups. And I was so proud, so proud. So small habits can lead to big things. And I want to help you guys to do a few swaps. And this swap guide, you should be able to find it within the next week, either on my Instagram or in the 4-month transformation challenge Facebook group. So let me tell you a little bit about this challenge. Why did I pick 4 months? Well, the reason for 4 months is, first of all, our red blood cells live for that long. It takes that time for the body to be regenerated in a healthier state. Also, it is because during this time frame, it is perfect for creating and solidify habits that will stick. And the first month, we will have focus on awareness and starting small. The second month, we will build consistency. Month number 3, we will be scaling up and adding new challenges. And month 4, we will evaluate progress and celebrate wins together. And during this month, you will also have a 16-week workout program, a 16-week food program that is developed by some of the best people in the industry. And what you have to do is to show up and you have to pick your own accountability person and connect with them. Have someone or you invite a friend with you to do this challenge with you because accountability is key. The reason why it's so important to have an accountability person and also to track your progress and having that support is that you will be more likely to do it. When you're able to share your struggles and your wins with someone, it's going to be more fun. And the community itself will be on Facebook, and that one will help you provide the structure and the encouragement you need. But it's always good to also lock arms with a friend. So make sure to share this episode with a friend and see if they want to join you on this journey with you. And in this group, you will also have the swap guide available. You will also have check-ins every week, and you will get tips and motivation in these lives. And we will provide you with a clear plan with achievable milestones. So if you feel like you want to be a part of this 4-month transformational project, make sure to reach out to me through my Instagram, and I will send you a document with the information on how to join. And I will personally invite you to the Facebook group if you choose to join. If you just want to download the free swap guide, you'll be able to find that on my Instagram within a week. Give me that. I just need to fix some stuff. I am the digital world is digital. And sometimes I might need a little bit of help to get stuff up and running, but it will be there for you. And you should grab that guide for inspiration, put it up on your refrigerator to just help you get reminded about, what you can do on a daily basis. And the best part, it is for free on my Instagram. And for you who want to make some swaps right away, here are 3 things I would focus on. Number 1, I would go into my supplementation regime and I would look at it and I might swap, and especially the omega-3 supplementation. I would probably swap it to one that have extra virgin olive oil if it doesn't already contain that. The second swap I would do is make sure that you're only drinking water or tea, but it should be plain drinks and preferably no sugar added. But you can infuse it with raspberry, lemon, and all different kinds of things that makes your water taste better if you feel like you're struggling with just drinking pure water. The third swap I would do is if you're reaching into your refrigerator and trying to find something to snack on, cut up some veggies. Do some veggie sticks. It is an easy swap. It's still crunchy. You can still snack in the evening if you have to, but it tastes good with veggie sticks. And if you need to, make your own homemade dressing from sour cream and put some different spices in it that you have in your cabinets and then enjoy. And the bonus swap is, please throw out all your vegetable oils and replace it with grass-fed butter or ghee or coconut oil. But please throw out all the sunflower oil, canola oil, vegetable oils that you might have at home. That's a quick swap that will make a huge difference for your health. And if you haven't already shared your New Year's resolution, I would love if you could go to my Instagram and then just comment below this episode with a swap that you're planning to do during 2025. I can't wait to see everyone's progress this year. And it's going to be so much fun to follow you who join our challenge during the next 120 days. You guys, you go out and you rock it. Growing up, I had this saying, and I was saying this to myself. If it is to be, it is up to me. And transformation doesn't happen overnight, but it starts with one step. And that step is to download the free swap guide through my Instagram and take the first step toward a healthier, happier you. And if you're ready to commit, you should join our 4-month transformation challenge and be part of the community that will help you stay on track and get inspired. Let's make 2025 the year where we body hack our way to success. A year we can be proud over all the changes we implemented that led to us feeling better, feeling stronger, and living a little bit happier. Hey guys, if you enjoyed today's episode, I encourage you to do one thing for me. Think of one person you want to share this podcast with and copy the link and send it right away. Thanks for playing an important role in the Blue Zone community. And if you want to keep on building a better you, one essential building block at a time, hit that subscribe button. See you in the next episode.